On behalf of 10 Feet Sports and Entertainment, my name's Braden Goodman, and we're wishing you a Happy New Year. And welcome back, lacrosse fans. Here we go. Face off. Still up for grabs. That's corralled in by Kraus, but he's quickly stripped of it in the neutral zone. Blackfish have possession. They'll try to work it up. Bit of a miscommunication there as the ball finds its way to Ripberger. Ripberger looking upfield. Long lead pass. Intended there for Trey Hunter out of his reach. Little softball penalty. So possession awarded to the Blackfish. Watson, far side, he launches that one across. Finds his man in Malott. Malott still with it, looking, dishes over across. Good backhand feed for Watson. Ripberger shuts the door. Forecheck by Watson. Able to get Hunter to the ground. Hunter tried to pass it up, intended there for number 55, St. Peter. Just out of his reach, though. So it's Blackfish back in control. Vanachuk. Gonna play that one back for Jensen, who finds Watson. Connor Watson, good feed for Laszlo Henning, shot on, scores! The man leading the charge for the Blackfish, Laszlo Henning, adds to his point total on the year. Blackfish waste no time as they welcome in the first goal of the new year. That's what I was saying earlier in that pregame broadcast, ladies and gentlemen. It is all about that balance on the Blackfish. They got three guys who really are the straws that kind of stir the drink, if you will. And showing off right there as Watson found Laszlo Henning in primetime real estate, and the Blackfish out in front. Speaking of, here they come again. Gurney, he'll play that one over. Malott now up along the short side, directing a little bit of traffic. Stutter step in the high slot. Dishes. Blackfish in control as they cut in. Gillis with a chance in front. St. Peter though on the defense with a long lead pass for Stroop. He strings him. He's got one man to beat. Shot on Stroop. Good save on the other side. Keegan Okino. Long lead pass for Malott and the Blackfish on the attack again. Shot over. Can't find the mark. Henning keeps it in. He's going to play that around for Watson. Watson works that one over. Good shot on there. Jordan Roberts, or Ripberger, made the save in tight. He'll play that one up. See Spray. Trying to generate some offense here. They had that kind of one-on-one with Stroop, but otherwise it's been all Blackfish in this one. Interference call. I tell you, in hockey, that'd be a 2-minute power play, but lacrosse changing possession. Here come the Blackfish. Vanachuk. Up along the short side, Austin Vanachuk. He'll play that one over. Blackfish on the cycle. Good feed and tight shot on. Ripberger got the right shoulder on that one. Denied. Laszlo Henning, second goal. Connor Watson goes aerial. Scores! Number 9, Connor Watson, and the Blackfish double up. 2-0 as they came out of the gates hot in this one. My, oh my. What'd I say, ladies and gentlemen? What did I say? That balanced attack of the Blackfish coming into form here. Face off. Kraus, he'll win that one. Quickly brings it in. Good pass across for Taggart. Taggart. Hunter. Trey Hunter. He's going to hold up here. Allow the C Spray to complete the change. Here come the Killers. Spray working it for the offensive zone. That was intended for Taggart. Couldn't handle it cleanly, but picks it up off the boards. Spray. Cycle. Ball finds its way to Fitzgerald. He works that one over for Hunter. Trey Hunter. Long shot on. Blocked in front. Scooped up by Okino. Okino works that one up quickly. Taking it the other way, it's Spencer Milne. He's got a man with him. Milne, shot on, hit the iron. My, oh my. Blackfish inches away from going up 3-0 early in this one. Ask Ripberger, though, he'll say that's all he gave him was the iron. Ball loose in neutral zone. Ref says play on. Still loose. Taggart, he's got the inside track, but he gets shoved off by Conrad Squarick, excuse me. Gurney, he plays that one over for Malott. Malott, he's going to settle things down now and bring it in. Malott up along the short side. Feeds in front. Refs didn't like how that play resumed. So we're going to have a penalty here. Our first of the year. Laszlo Henning pleads his case. But it falls on deaf ears. Henning, 2 minutes in the sin bin. Spray on the attack. Looking to capitalize on this power play. Hunter working it over. Finds way to Robinson. Robinson low shot on. Keno makes the save. Keno looking for the long lead pass, and they connect. Finds his man in Roberts. Roberts in the neutral zone. Jensen. Back up for Gillis. Gillis straddling the line for Roberts. Jordan Roberts. Long pass for Watson. 2 seconds on the shot clock. Long shot. Ripberger turns that aside. Spray on the attack. Marcher, he's going to play that one over for Woodward. Woodward, Hunter, back to him. Playing a little give and go here. Back and forth. Woodward looking. Hunter makes a move. Good defense by the Blackfish. Keeping the spray at arm's length. Look at this, it's a turnover. Here come the Blackfish the other way. LaRock. He's going to bounce that one back. Cam Square plays that one over for Vanachuk. 25 seconds on the Laszlo Henning penalty. Spray generated a few shots. Watson, shot on Ripberger, the save. Suzakovic plays that one up quickly. Finds Woodward. Final seconds here in the Spray power play. Let's see if they can set up a possession here. Hunter works it over. Taggart, low shot on, blocked in front. And out of the box, it's Henning. He's all alone. Hurd gives chase. Played up for Watson, shot on Ripberger, the save. Ryan Hurd plays that one up for Stroop. Stroop dishes. Finds his way back up top for Bromley. Plays that one over for Trey Hunter. Working that over for Taggart. Taggart, quick pass across, shot on there. Fitzgerald, but turned aside by Okino. Spray starting to generate a little offense here, though. Blackfish on the attack. Vanachuk plays that one over for Jensen. Jensen to Gillis. Gillis up along the far side. Sorry, excuse me, that's Porteous. Suzakovic plays that one up. Daryl Hunter now with a head of steam. Dishes. Tries to find his man in Marcher. But Marcher, crease violation. So Blackfish ball. Malott in the neutral zone. Into enemy territory. Blackfish, looks like they're setting up a set play here. Malott makes a move. No, Malott powers his way to the end. Oh, hit the crossbar. Delayed penalty here. Looks like it's going against the Spray. Levi Tui headed to the sin bin. 2 minutes holding the call. The Blackfish are going to get a power play here and a golden opportunity to put a chokehold on this one and add to their lead. The Spray. Got to kill this one off here. Watson. Porteous. Good passing by the Blackfish. Malott. Watson. High slot shot on Ripberger, the save. Turns that one aside. Malott, Watson. Play resumes. Porteous, Watson, Reese Porteous, Malott, back to him. Porteous shot on Ripper, the save. Vanachuk scoops up the rebound. Blackfish maintain possession, fresh 20 on the clock. Malott, Watson, backhand feed for Porteous. Right back to him. Good feed for Vanachuk, he's got a chance. Shot on. Crease violation, but Ripperger made the save anyways. Great save, Mark Ripperger. Showing off why he's got the second best goals against average in the ALL West, despite the team still winless in this season. Stroop, he's in the corner there, mucking it up with 3 Blackfish. Dylan Stroop comes out with it, try to play that one back there for Cole Newton, who eventually does retrieve it. He'll dump that one towards Aquino. Ian Patterson didn't like that check from behind, but play resumes. Let the boys play, the refs say. Malott, Henning. Back to him. Laszlo Henning. Good feed for Malott. Shot on, scores! Ethan Malott. 3 straight goals now for the Blackfish. My, oh my. My, oh my, ladies and gentlemen. 3 straight now for the Blackfish. Ripperger's been playing solid, though. He's made a couple key saves. Let's see if the Spray can get some offense going here and help out their netminder. Face off now. That one's won by Reese Barnes, who brings it in. He'll play that one over to the wing for Jordan Roberts up along the far side. Roberts plays that one back. Watson. Watson directing traffic. Here they come. He'll play that one over for Jensen. Jensen feeds in front. Shot on. Good save. Ripperger in tight. That's our mid-quarter timeout. When we come back, we'll get set to bring you the rest of the first quarter. Stay with us. Is it all red? Or can the Spray right the ship? Here we go. ALL West action. Resumes. Taggart, he'll play that one over for Hunter. Hunter makes a move to the outside. Looking for a feed. Still with it. Hunter plays that one back for Woodward. Brandon Woodward cuts in, shot on. Can't find the mark. Ball takes a high bounce off the backboard. Back over. So it's going to be Blackfish ball here. Malott, first on the case. Plays that one over. We've got an empty net here from the Blackfish. So here comes the offense. Watson shot on, blocked in front. Scooped up by Henning, little backhand feed for Roberts. Keno heads back. Not too sure what happened there, but. Oh, St. Peter lost it. Watson in tight. Fresh 30 on the clock. Watson's going to play that one back for Roberts. Roberts now with it up along the far side. Makes a move, cuts in, shot on, scores! What a snipe! Finds the opposite corner in tight. And just like that, it's 4-0 for the Blackfish. The Pod is playing in the wake tonight so far. Four straight now for the Blackfish. They have come out of this one like gangbusters. Kraus, though, wins the draw. Let's see if the Spray can turn it around here. Pass intended for Taggart out of his reach. Ball found its way back to Aquino. He'll play that one up. Blackfish into the neutral zone. Malott up along the short side. Plays that one back for Porteous. Back to him. Malott makes a move. Cuts into the high slot. Hurd lost his lumber, but still playing some defense. Helping create that turnover. Taking it another way now. Here comes Marcher with a head of steam. Marcher, he's going to tag up, though. Plays that one across. Good shot on there. Bromley but Aquino makes the save. He'll play that one up. Coming down the other way. Blackfish shot on there. Laszlo Henning scooped up his own rebound, still with it. Play that one up for Watson, out of his reach though. Bromley goes to play the man, but missed the ball. So Blackfish maintain possession. Vanachuk cuts in, makes a move. Still with it, looking. Good defense there, Cole Newton. Good shot on there by Porteous, but Rittberger turns it aside. Now it's Cole Newton for the spray, taking it the other way. He'll play that one up for Fitzgerald. Fitzgerald makes a move to the outside. Good pass there for Woodward. Back in front, shot on. Aiden Chillman. But Aquino makes another save. Blackfish in through the neutral zone and onto the attack. Here they come. Malott up along the short side. Malott dishes. Finds Jensen. Shot on. Rittberger the save. Rebound. That one's scooped up by McCady. He'll play that one up. But Malott with a little bit of defensive prowess. The forward mucked that one up. Slowed down the spray advance. But they recover and maintain possession. Chillman plays that one back for Bromley, who works it over for Fitzgerald. Finds its way to Trey Hunter. Trey Hunter looking for Bromley. They can't connect cleanly. Cam Squarick now, he'll play that one up for Gurney. Gurney in through the neutral zone. Plays that one back for Laszlo Henning. The man who got it all started. A couple goals to his name already in this one. Watson. Malott. Malott cuts in, shot on. Rittberger, another save. Long lead pass for Stroop. Here he comes the other way. But the Blackfish able to get the defenders out there in time. So Stroop elects to play that one back for Woodward. Woodward still with it. Passes over for Taggart. Long shot on. Can't find the mark. High bounce off the backboard. Out of Woodward's reach. Back over called. So Spray going to bring on the defenders. And the Blackfish bringing on the killers. Roberts going to start out with it up along the far side. He'll play that one back for Jensen. Quickly works that over for Vanachuk. The Langley Thunder product. Shot on. Good save. Rittberger. Another save. Finds his way to Ryan Hurd. Ryan Hurd with a head of steam, trying to power his way to the net. Still with it. Dishes. Intended for Bromley. Couldn't quite handle that one cleanly. It was a little bit behind him. Blackfish ball. Henning plays that one for Malott. Works it up top for Roberts. Roberts for Watson. Watson across for Malott. Malott up top for Porteous. Malott now with it. Malott cuts in. Makes a move to the outside. Lost it in transition though. Good defensive play there. Levi Tui. Here come the Spray the other way. Marcher. Rod Jensen pleading for a too many men call, and he gets it. The Spray caught with their hand in the cookie jar. And now with 45 and change remaining, the Blackfish are going to get a power play opportunity here to build on their already impressive lead. Watson. A little bit of an administration error. We'll get that all cleared up. Ref's going to probably put a few more seconds on the game clock here. Well, lacrosse fans, we've got another game on tap tonight, 4 o'clock. It's the #1 team in the ALL West, the Grizzlies, taking on the defending champions, the Shooting Eagles. So stick around and join us on tfsctv.ca at 4 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. .45 on the clock, 2 minutes on the power play. Here we go. Blackfish in possession. Porteous, Watson worked that over for Malott, Vanachuk in tight for Henning. Shot on Ripberger, another save. Watson always dangerous with it, especially in tight. Watson plays that for Henning. Porteous, Vanachuk. Blackfish probing, looking for that angle of attack. No look pass from Porteous to Malott. He holds on to it. Back up top for Porteous. Porteous makes a move, still with it. Feeds in front. Watson makes a move. Shot on, scores! Connor Watson. Ladies and gentlemen, it's probably the most balanced attack in the ALL West. The Blackfish, there's no real individual superstar, so to speak, on this team. It's a great balanced offense. You've got 5-6 guys who are so good with the ball and that chemistry. You know, these guys, you know, they added Austin Vanachuk to the group, but that core of Watson, you know, Laszlo Henning, Reese Porteous, he's joined them again. Blackfish are looking hot in this one right now. Woodward makes a move to the outside for the spray. He goes in. Ball still loose. Crease violation. That'll do it for the first quarter. But ladies and gentlemen, that's what I'm saying. Here we go. Second quarter of action. Kraus, Barnes, face-off. Kraus wins it again. Now, I'm not too sure we keep track of face-offs won, but for my money, Kraus might be at the top of the league. Pass over St. Peter for Woodward. Kind of took it in awkwardly, but was able to recover. Stroop plays it back for Woodward up along the far side. Woodward across the way for Trey Hunter. Hunter looking. Cycles. Good defense there by the Blackfish. Hunter fires that one across. Making a move. Bromley still with it, though. Aquino, no problem there. Turns that one aside. He plays that one up for number 8, Butch LaRock. Bring it up to the neutral zone. That's a lacrosse name, eh, ladies and gentlemen? Butch LaRock. Henning plays that one over for Porteous. Shot on! Almost caught Ripberger, but missed the net. Ball took a high bounce off the board, right back to him. Porteous still with it. Flips that one now. Long shot by Vanachuk. Good save, Ripberger. Ripberger plays that one up for Marcher. Marcher in the neutral zone. Over for Hunter. Couldn't quite handle it cleanly, but scooped it up off the boards. Chillman now. Long shot on with a howitzer, but couldn't find the mark. Gets his rebound, but a heads-up play there by Krozik. Able to strip him of that one. But that was Fitzgerald. Good two-way play there, able to keep that alive. But the spray ran out of time. Father Time, ladies and gentlemen, he is undefeated. Blackfish awarded it after the shot clock violation. So Malott down low for Henning. Working it over. Watson now. Long feed for Malott. He's still got it, trying to power his way to the net. Plays out for Watson now. He cycles in. Trying to find Vanachuk in tight, but he lost it. Stroop and St. Peter were there. Good defensive play by the spray. St. Peter the other way. He's going to tag up, though. St. Peter waiting for some reinforcements off the bench and finds it in Hunter. Excuse me, no, that's Bromley. Bromley makes a move. Cycles back. Right there is Gurney. Step for step with him, but Bromley finds some room, but just missed the net. Back over. The call. Looks like we had a little bit of extracurricular here behind the broadcast. That was Hunter Agus mixing up with Taggart. Looks like it's going to be a slash, the call. And just like that, the Spray with a golden opportunity here to see if they can turn the fortune around. Bromley with it now. He'll start out with it. He works that over for Woodward. Woodward finds Fitzgerald back to him. Spray on the cycle. Hunter, Bromley. Hunter, shot on, scores! There it is, ladies and gentlemen. The Spray get one of their own on the board. You know, as a former goaltender myself, I'm always pulling for a shutout, but they are very rare in this beautiful game we call lacrosse. Aquino, he's been playing excellent so far, but finally the Spray solved the case. Is that what they needed? Can the Spray build on it? Let's find out. Face off. Kraus, Barnes. Kraus wins another draw. Ball still up for grabs, though. That one's corralled in now by Tui. Levi Tui. Dishes. Aiden Shillman works that one over for Everett Vetterl. Plays in the back. It's Trey Hunter in the office. Hunter cycles out front. Shot. Good save. Aquino had a little jump, kind of spin-a-rama shot there. Now it's worked up for Milne. Spencer Milne. Got a man with him, but he's going to elect to hold on to it and play that one back for Henning. Henning dishes back to Milne. Works that one over for Watson. 10 seconds on the shot clock now. Malott finds Watson. Looking for Porteous. They can't handle it cleanly. Ball bounces back to half. Watson kind of dumps that one back in towards the Spray end. St. Peter scoops it up, though. Watson and St. Peter. Little defenseman with the ball and the forward with the check. Spray shot on. Good block in front. I believe that was Cam Square get in front of that one. Long lead pass from Aquino for Watson. Got it in tight. Watson drew the penalty, so Aquino heads to the bench for the extra attacker. Squarick is going to flip that one for Roberts. And now here come the Blackfish with 6 forwards on the turf. Henning, long shot on, can't find the mark. Penalty now. It's going to be a check from behind. So that was from the long lead pass from Aquino. And it looks like, trying to see the number here, ladies and gentlemen. Number 6, so it's Cole Newton checking from behind. Not a bad penalty to take. Connor Watson, he's a great offensive player for the Blackfish. So you know what? Instead of having that kind of high value, quasi breakaway chance, take the penalty. Make him earn the goal the hard way. Blackfish on the attack. Malott, Henning works that one over for Vanachuk. Porteous for Vanachuk now. Shot on. No goal. You got to be kidding me. Somehow Rittberger turned him aside. Kind of reached in behind him and kept the ball out of his net. A couple Blackfish players had their hands up in the air like the ball went in, but Rittberger shut the door. Blackfish on the attack again. 30 seconds gone so far in this power play. Malott. Porteous shot on. It's tough to see exactly what's going down at the far end of this one, ladies and gentlemen. Where our booth is, it's in the other side of the corner. What I believe happened is somehow Rittberger kept it out of the net, but it's technically a back over. My goodness. Porteous works it over from Malott. Henning now, long shot on. Good save, Rittberger. Had the left arm out on that one and turned him aside. Shot on in tight, another save, Rittberger. Roberts plays that one from Malott. Back to him, can't connect. Stroop gives chase. Jordan Roberts fires it across for Vanachuk. Stop me if you heard this one before, but another save, Rittberger. Now it's Ryan Hurd, flips that one up. Looking for St. Peter out of his reach, though. Aquino. checks it down, finds his man in Gurney, who brings it up to the neutral zone. Henning, bounce pass for Roberts, plays it up top for Watson, who steps into it. Ripberger makes another save, though. Ball's loose. Stripped. No. I think it's changed possession 2 or 3 times here. Shot clock resets, fresh 30 on it. Final seconds of this power play. Up and over, one-handed, but Ripberger makes the save again. My, oh my. Ladies and gentlemen, that's why he's got one of the best goals against average in the ALL West. Right there, Mark Ripberger with a series of saves to keep the spray right in this one. Woodward with it now on the other side. Low shot on, Aquino makes the save. Checking from behind. On the spray, so possession awarded to the Blackfish. Here they come. Barnes, the faceoff man, cuts in. Shot on, scores! Goes 5-0 on Ripberger. And finally, the Blackfish strike back. That's their first goal of the second period. So not quite the same pace they had in the first. But the Blackfish are now up 6-1. So far, so good in the year 2026 for the Blackfish. Kraus won the faceoff and possession, found Hurd. Tried to find Bromley, but that one scooped up by Barnes. Hard hit by Kraus on Barnes. And it's going to be a penalty. With some extracurricular, here we go. A little bit of the rough stuff. Kraus mixing it up there. And a trainer attending to Kraus there in the box. So he heads back. Okay, so when it's all said and done, it's just offsetting majors. No harm, no foul. Play on. Here we go. Spray. Bromley. Plays over for Hunter. Hunter shot on. That one's blocked in front. Good pass for Taggart. He's got a chance in tight. He's going to take that one back. Still with it. Taggart makes a move. Splits the D. Shot on. It's a goal. My, oh my. The referee's going to talk about it a little. I thought Aquino made the save, but Taggart split the D and put it in. It's a good goal. They're saying the ball must have crossed the line. I thought Aquino made the save initially, but it's Taggart who puts the spray on the board again, cutting the lead down to size. All of a sudden, ladies and gentlemen, we got a ball game on our hands. Blackfish bench not too happy with that call. And it looks like the goal's been awarded to the Blackfish. So we're going to get that all sorted out. The score should be 6-2 here, ladies and gentlemen. But here come the Blackfish. They're on the attack. Malott spins off a check there. Feed in tight. Looking for Vanachuk, who can't quite toe the line. Talk about an acrobatic play. Okay, 5-2 when it all settles down. Ladies and gentlemen, couple of a crazy couple minutes there in that second period of action. Gotta love it. What a game. Canada's national game, ladies and gentlemen, lacrosse. Hockey might have the hearts, but it's lacrosse. It's got the grit. Hunter cuts in, shot on. Aquino made the save, rebound. Finds his way over to Chillman, who plays that back for Bromley. Steps into it, but Aquino makes the save. Rebound, still up for grabs. That's Vetterl. He scoops it up. Vetterl, 2 men on him. Somehow gets the pass off, but Milne picks it off. Play is whistled dead. It's a penalty against the Blackfish. Milne had a golden opportunity for a breakaway. But they're saying Hunter Agus with the cross check to create that chance. My, oh my, we'll never know what could have been, but you always love to see when one of those defensive guys get the ball and there's nothing but daylight in front of him with just a goaltender to beat. But Milne will have to wait. Milne will have to wait for his chance. Here we go. Spray. Power play. Bromley. Woodward. Hunter. Backhand feed shot on there. Aquino right off the mask. Cam Squarick the other way. Plays that one up for Butch LaRock. Shot on. Ripberger makes the save though. Long lead pass intended for Marcher. They connect. Marcher plays that one over for Bromley up along the far side. Giving chase is Nolan Ross. Spray on the attack. Woodward. Shillman. Shot on, can't find the mark. Back to Hunter though, blocked in front. And there's a souvenir. My oh my, that vulcanized rubber came out of the arena hot. I tell you, ladies and gentlemen, as a lacrosse player, it goes without saying you got to keep your head up. As a fan, you should keep your head up. Okay, here we go. About halfway mark in the Spray power play. Generating some offense, still looking for that goal though. Chilman, Woodward, Bromley for Taggart. The offensive man on the Spray. He'll play that one across for Bromley. He can't handle it cleanly. Probably going to be back over here. And it is. Play resumes. Blackfish on the attack. Malott tries to make a move, spins, plays it back for Vanachuk. Works over for Watson, then to Porteous. Porteous plays that one across. Good feed there for Vanachuk. Just out of his reach. Malott tried the backhand feed there. Vanachuk in behind the net for Watson. Watson in the office. Feeds in front for Malott. Shot on. Ripberger the save. Ball scooped up now by Suzukovic. One of my favorite names to say in the ALL. Trey Hunter. Time expires on the Blackfish penalty, so Hunter Agus joins the shot by Woodward though. Brandon Woodward. It's not going to count as a power play goal, but a goal nonetheless. And just like that, the Spray have cut the lead down to size. Still 6-3 for the Blackfish, but the Spray are well within striking distance. A lot of lacrosse to play too here. Kraus, Barnes, face off, starts. Right now, Barnes wins that one. Cleanly, might I add. Playing that one over. Barnes, the face-off man himself, scores for the Blackfish. And they strike back. Under 10 seconds. And they build that lead. Back up to 4. 7-3 for the men in red. My, oh my. Face off. Won by Barnes. First man back. Excuse me, was number 8, Butch LaRock. He plays that one up. Finds his way to Henning now. He's got it. Looking for Roberts, but they can't quite connect. 4 and change remain in this first half. Porteous makes a move, still with it. He's going to cycle that one back up for Roberts. Couldn't handle it cleanly, but able to knock it down and keep possession. 5 seconds on the shot clock here. Roberts, backhand feed for Porteous. Shot on. But couldn't beat the clock. Stroop with it now. Plays that one over for Bromley. Bromley up along the short side. No, excuse me, that's Hunter. Plays it for Taggart. Low shot on there by Fitzgerald. Scooped up by Woodward. Spray, maintain possession. Woodward in front. Aquino turns it aside. Fitzgerald plays it back up for Hunter. Hunter with it now. Finds it to Taggart. Taggart cycles in, still with it. Taggart, he's got some room. Shot on Aquino. The blocker save. Here comes Nolan Ross the other way for the Blackfish. For Vanachuk. Vanachuk, crease violation. Oh, inches away from building that lead. Vanachuk with a beauty kind of move with his hands. Faked out Ripberger, but couldn't quite toe the line. Chillman plays that one over for Bromley, who's got up along the far side. Bromley makes a move, still with it. Good defense there by Kellner. Long shot on there. Beat Aquino, but not the iron. That was Brandon Fitzgerald. And the spray with some good forechecking here as they create that turnover. Fresh 20 on the clock. Plays back up. Kept in by Taggart. Cycles that one to Hunter. Hunter, back step, still with it. Shot on, blocked by Milne. Milne's got some daylight, but St. Peter's there. He's got Watson with him. Milne fakes the pass to Watson. I believe that was blocked by St. Peter. Great defensive play there. Speak of the devil, he's got it. Xavier St. Peter having a great game so far. Number 55 on the spray. Woodward now with it. Probing. Still with it. Woodward looking for Taggart. Couldn't quite handle it cleanly, but Hunter's there to pick it up. Good shot in front. Rebound by Bromley with a backhand chance. My, oh my. The Spray are starting to play with a little sense of urgency here. They understand that time is not on their side, and they need some offense. But Aquino playing well in between the pipes for the Blackfish. Porteous for Roberts. Works that one over for Malott. Malott looking for Henning in the slot. Couldn't handle that one cleanly. So McCady plays that one up for Cole Newton. He's going to slow things down here and flip that one for Taggart. Taggart in the attacking zone. Final 60 seconds in this first half. Backhand feed from Taggart for Hunter. Couldn't quite find the mark. Back to him, though, in the slot. Shot on Aquino, the save. Rebound denied by the Blackfish netminder as he stands tall. Nolan Ross the other way with it. Plays that one over for Malott off the bench. But Ripberger turns him aside. Stroop digs that one up and plays it up for McCady. McCady in the neutral zone. Spray going to bring on the offense. Timeout by the Spray. Let's see what Ian Patterson and co can draw up. We'll be back in 60 seconds. Stay with us. Welcome back into the booth, ladies and gentlemen. 7-3 for the Blackfish so far, but the Spray started off slow. Interesting of note, 5 straight goals for the Blackfish in the first. All of a sudden, it's 7-3. So we've got the makings of a comeback here. Standing in their way, though, Aquino has been playing excellent through the pipes. Here we go. Let's see what Ian Patterson drew up. Taggart straddling the line, counting it down. Here comes the play. Taggart works it over for Hunter. Hunter cycles in. He's got a little room. Shot on Aquino, the save. Rebound to the corner, and that'll do it for our first half of action. Agus and Hunter, a little bit of extracurricular. Maybe setting the stage. Here we go. Kraus wins that one. Gets a little help from Tui. Tui plays that one over for Stroop, the captain of the Spray. Corrals it in. Not too sure what happened there. Maybe a bit of a clerical error. Refs sorting it out with our scorekeeper. Once again, ladies and gentlemen, you can catch all the action of the ALL West at 10 feet Sports Entertainment. TV.ca. That's TF. SETV.ca. Stream all the Arenalacrosseleague West at your fingertips, at your convenience. And don't go anywhere after this game. Like I said earlier, we've got an exciting one for our late afternoon slate. It's the defending champions Eagles taking on the #1 team in the league, the Grizz, at 4 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. Here we go. Ball finds its way to Woodward. Long shot on Aquino, the save. Rebound in front. Bromley's there. No, turned aside. Keegan Aquino with another save. Blackfish up to the neutral zone. Woodward's right there, lays out the hit. But getting through. It's Cam Squarick. Plays that one back for Vanachuk. Blackfish cycling for Watson. Good feet in front there. For Porteous. Blew a tire there, hard hit. Checking from behind. My, oh my, Xavier St. Peter threw his body weight around there and took Porteous out. It's a rough game we call lacrosse, ladies and gentlemen. You got to be tough as nails to play this one. Two minutes, St. Peter in the sin bin, so the Blackfish with a golden opportunity here to build on their lead. Laszlo Henning, Porteous, bounce pass, Watson, Malott, back to him. Cycles, Malott, Watson. For Vanachuk, across the way with one-timer chance, Henning, saved by Ripberger. Ball still loose. Vanachuk corrals that one for the Blackfish, fresh 20 seconds on the shot clock. Porteous, Vanachuk, Malott, Porteous, high slot shot on Ripberger, the save. Stroop with the rebound, passes it up, finds Cole Newton. Cole Newton right down Main Street. Shot on, can't find the mark. As that one sails wide. Watson picks it up in the neutral zone. Watson, Porteous back to him. Shot on with an absolute howitzer, but it's off target. Ball bounces all the way back to Aquino. So it's going to be the Spray ball. It's going to be Spray's ball, excuse me. They're down a man, so they got to be careful how much resources they commit to this offensive rush. They still need a few more goals here. So it's 30 seconds in the offensive zone. Bromley up along the short side. Bromley works it around. Fitzgerald shot on, hit the post. Kind of took Aquino by surprise there. Might have been a little bit of traffic in front of the Blackfish netminder. Spray inches away from drawing ever closer. But here come the Blackfish. Malott, Porteous finds it to Vanachuk, who sends it right back. Malott now, good hit by Stroop, creating that loss of possession, but Vanachuk scoops it up. Porteous, long shot on, can't find the mark. Hurd picks that one off though. Ryan Hurd looks for St. Peter out of the box, just out of his reach though, corrals it off the boards. St. Peter powered his way to the net, shot on, can't find the mark. I love it when the defensive players get in tight. They try to show off their two-way game. Hunter, backstep, fakely was going to neutral zone, but takes a shot on. Aquino made the save. Fresh 20 on the clock. It resets. Loose ball. Still up for grabs. Looks like it's going to be the Spray who come up with it. Taggart, St. Peter. St. Peter still got it. Hesitates. Back up to Taggart. Works it over. Long shot there by Chillman. Aquino makes the save as he shuts the door. Long lead pass intended for Jensen. Couldn't handle it cleanly, but corrals it in. Good back check there by the spray, but Jensen kind of powered his way to the net. Lost the ball in transition. But Henning found it, played it to Malott. Malott back for Roberts. Works over for Watson. Watson for Malott. Backhand feed in front, nobody home. Ball's loose. Blocked now. Suzukovic got in front of that one. And the ball bounced in to the bench. Oh, we've got two vulcanized rubbers on the turf now. Both teams going to take advantage of this and get the right personnel on. So Hunter, he's going to start out with it for the spray. Hunter plays that one over for Taggart. Taggart across the way. Fitzgerald back up for Taggart. Trying to split the D in tight. Couldn't toe the line. Ball bounces all the way back to the spray end. Possession awarded to the Blackfish. First man on the case. Butch LaRock plays that over for Vanachuk. Austin Vanachuk, little stutter step there. Cycles it over for Watson. Connor Watson, always deadly with it. He's still got it. Looks for a pass there for LaRock, but good play by Stroop to kind of break that one up. Here come the spray the other way. Marcher. Stroop. Stroop. He's going to settle things down, allow the spray to make the full change. So it's Woodward. Plays that one for Chillman. Chillman works it over. Shot on there from Hunter. Good save, Aquino. Rebound scooped up by Scott. He's going to play that one up. Little one-hand feed there to Barnes. Barnes plays that one over for Watson. Blackfish electing to go with the empty net. Shot on. Rittberger looking up. No, he checks that one down. He'll throw it up for McCady. Not quite too sure what the Blackfish are trying to do. It's like they're kind of going all in, electing to take the sixth man on a possession. It's kind of like some analytical thing maybe. I'm not too sure, but I kind of like it. Blackfish always known to play with an edge, that's for sure. Let's see if it happens again. Here they come. Blackfish in the neutral zone. Leaves it for Watson. Keno looks like he's going to stay in between the pipes this time. Blackfish working it. Malott fires that one across center for Porteous. Couldn't handle it cleanly, but corrals it in off the boards. Reese Porteous for Vanchuk. He's got some room. Shot on. Rittberger shuts the door as he does oh so well. Spray in the neutral zone. Woodward leads the charge. Here come the spray. Woodward works that one over. Shot on by Taggart. Couldn't quite find the mark. Woodward keeps it in, though. Still with it. Still with it. Makes a move. He's got a little room now. Shot on. Scores the sharp angle. You got to be kidding me. Brandon Woodward. Great concentration. Number 23 for the spray. You see how he's probing. He's got his head up. He's looking to pass. But then he sees a little bit of daylight. Takes it in. Makes a move. Sharp angle shot and scores. Mesh ripples just like that. The spray are within striking distance as they cut the lead down to size. We got a lot of lacrosse to play here, ladies and gentlemen. There's no bad teams in the ALL West. There's just varying degrees of good. Here we go. Barnes. Kraus. Barnes wins the draw. Jensen with it now. Jensen Plays that one back. Couldn't quite handle it cleanly. Suzakovic trying to pick that one. Ball still loose in neutral zone. St. Peter scoops it up. Blackfish were able to get a couple defenders out there to thwart that chance, but that could have been deadly for the Blackfish. Suzakovic and St. Peter kind of teamed up there to create that turnover and almost sprung for a breakaway. Long shot by number 18 there. That's Brandon Fitzgerald, but couldn't quite find the mark. Keno plays that one up for Cam Squarick. Wearing Conrad's 56. Jersey fits him nicely. A legal screen called on the Blackfish. Change the possession. So that's our mid-quarter timeout. Both teams going to get an opportunity here to make a couple of fine-tuned adjustments. We'll be back in 60 seconds. See you then. 7:23 remaining in this third installment of action. Here come the spray. Woodward over for Hunter. Hunter cuts in, makes a move, still with it. Trying to find that angle of attack. Trey Hunter makes a move to the outside. Milne right there with him, though. Gets a little help now in the form of number 26 coming over to help him. Excuse me, that was 16. Hard hit there. Dished out by, looking for it here, Bromley. Got absolutely run over there, but drew the penalty. Gets a little congratulations from his teammate, too. That's Gurney. Gurney's no stranger to the sin bin. That's at least his third trip on the night. It's a physical style of game number 21 plays. A little bit too much there. Bromley, no worse for wear as he starts off the charge. Here come the spray. Hunter, Bromley. Bromley fakes the pass and delivers. Hunter fakes the backhand, then the forehand, then delivers. Bromley. I'm not too sure. I think he maybe tried to do like a slap pass there. Maybe it was a fake or a pass then fake shot. I'm not too sure. Spray over and back called. Scooped up by Butch LaRock. Possession awarded to the Blackfish. LaRock up along the short side. He's going to retreat to the neutral zone. Blackfish, no issue killing this one off in the spray end. Malott fires that one across. Good chance in tight by Roberts. He couldn't quite find the mark. Porteous keeps it in. Porteous with a head of steam. Still going. In behind, up and over. Score! Oh, crease violation. Reese Porteous inches away from an absolute thing of beauty. Blackfish asking for the goal. I thought it was good. And then the Blackfish bench called for a technical foul here. Uh-oh. Blackfish, like me, thought it was a goal, but maybe made their opinion known to the wrong crowd. So Krosick going to check in, take one for the team, and now the spray. Golden opportunity here with a two-man advantage. 51 seconds. The spray need to get one here. Here they come. Lot of open turf out there now. Hunter, Woodward. Woodward back to him. Hunter, long shot on. Keno made the save, had to reach behind him and squeeze the pads, but kept it out. Played up by Milne. Milne with it now. He's going to tag up. Blackfish got to be real careful here with the ball in the neutral zone. Milne, bit of a predicament here. Somehow comes up with it. He still got it. And he keeps it. You got to be kidding me. Great play in Spencer Milne. Able to kill off a lot of seconds there in the neutral zone and not get called for an over and back. 10 seconds down, the two-man advantage. Woodward over for Hunter. Hunter shot on Aquino, the save, rebound. Trying to play it back for Woodward. Out of the box. Here comes Gurney. Not too sure what's going on. So the referee, I believe, called the play dead because of a clock issue. And the Blackfish are none too happy with that beauty of an opportunity taken away from them. So we'll get it all sorted. Scott and Stroop, both captains. Is what it is. Love it, hate it, don't matter. It happened. Possession awarded to the Spray. You can feel this one getting a little tense here. It's a penalty. No, it was a penalty. To Gurney again. Gurney just got out of the box in order to just get right back into it. Oh, a costly penalty here. So Rod Jensen is going to get a little bit of deliberation from the ref. Seems to be satisfied with it. So the Spray get another two-man advantage. This time for a minute and change. Here we go. Taggart fakes a shot, then pass over for Bromley. Bromley. Woodward. Hunter. Hunter, low shot. Good save. Aquino right off the pad. So clock resets to 30 seconds. So it's back to 20. Little bit of a administration error though. Play resumes. All's well. Nobody dies. Just a little bit of a clock issue. So it's Woodward. Bromley. Backhand feed. Somehow Aquino able to keep that one out. Aquino plays it up for Milne, who connects. Milne with a little room and an illegal screen called on Watson. Watson with a little bit of an Oscar-worthy performance on the screen there. Oh my, this one's getting a little owly here tonight at the Langley Event Center in the Field House. My name's Brayden Goodman, and on behalf of TFSC, welcome in, ladies and gentlemen. The ALL West never ceases to disappoint. Play resumes. Spray running out of time here. Got to get a shot generated. They'll just elect to dump that one in towards Aquino. 50 seconds on the power play. Spray got a couple good opportunities there, but nothing on the score sheet. Starting to run out of time here, but they're definitely in this one. Scott plays over for Watson. Connor Watson makes a move. Splits to D. Watson blew a tire there, though. Delayed penalty now. It looks like we've got a slash. Aiden Marcher pleads his case, but to no avail. 2 minutes, slashing the call. So just under 30 seconds of some 4-on-4 action. And then it's going to be about $1.30 for the Blackfish power play. Aquino not in his net right now. So Blackfish, no, it's a delayed penalty. That's why. There's another penalty heading towards the Spray. Can they keep it in? Yes, they can. Vanachuk with it. Single digit on the shot clock now. Long shot by Porteous. Ripberger turns that one aside. He's been playing excellent between the pipes for the Spray. Porteous. Watson. Over for Vanachuk, just out of his reach, but corrals it in. Porteous. Laszlo headed shot on. Got through Ripberger, but not the iron. Vanachuk, backhand feed from a lot. Fires that one across for Porteous. Long shot on. Stroop blocks him and then runs over Porteous. Stroop and Porteous give each other a little pat on the back It's a tough game, lacrosse. 2 minutes holding the call. Cole Newton, the culprit. My, oh my, things are going from bad to worse here for this Spray. The Blackfish, with a 3-goal lead, now have a 2-man advantage. Ladies and gentlemen, the Spray have it out for themselves now. They got to kill this one off. Here come the Blackfish. Malott, Watson, low shot on Ripberger, shuts the door. So far, so good for the Spray in this one. Stroop kind of pounding his way through. Stroop lowering the shoulder, looking like Derrick Henry out there. Back over. So it's going to be Blackfish ball. Blackfish. Henning. Shot on, and Ripberger got a piece of that one and hit the iron. Mark Ripberger is keeping the Spray in this one. Watson. Henning. Malott. Malott shot on, scores. Hits the corner. Just like that, the Blackfish double up on the Spray. 8-4 now. The Pod in full force this afternoon. 8-4 the score, and they still got a $120 on the power play. Ripberger, hats off to him. He's been playing excellent in this one. And my, oh my, ladies and gentlemen, if I was in net right now, the score would be something along the lines of 17-4. But Ripberger keeping the Spray in this one. But they're starting to run out of time. And the Blackfish look like they are smelling blood in the water. Here they come again. Watson. Henning back to him. Watson directs traffic. Here comes the play. Porteous, Malott. Porteous in the high slot. Vanachuk in tight. Good feed for Henning. Save Ripberger. You gotta be kidding me. Malott now with it. Porteous. Watson. Back to him. Henning up for Malott. Porteous in the high slot. Shot on. Rips the corner. And the Blackfish strike with back-to-back goals on the 2-man advantage. My, oh my. Things are starting to look a little grimmer for the Spray fans. Not out of it yet. But the light at the end of the tunnel is starting to look more like a train coming down the track. Plenty of time, but urgency must take center stage for the Spray here. Kraus, Barnes. Face-off won by Kraus. Good start for the Spray. Newton plays that one up. Finds his man in Marcher. Aiden Marcher. He's going to tag up. Play that one back for Fitzgerald. Fitzgerald fires that one across for Hunter. Long shot on, blocked in front. Great defensive play there. I believe that was Barnes who got in front of that one. Speak of the devil, he's got the ball now. Barnes still with it. No, stripped by St. Peter. Newton takes it the other way for the Spray, giving chase is Squarick. Newton still with it. Plays that one. Good block there. Butch LaRock got a piece of that one with the lumber. So the Blackfish straight the turnover. Here comes Gurney. Plays that one back. Stroop picks that one off, though. Stroop trying to power his way through. Ball finds its way to Woodward with a head of steam, taking it the other way. Woodward, shot on. Keno makes the save. Ball takes a high bounce. And that'll do it for the third quarter of action. Ladies and gentlemen, the Blackfish taking full advantage of the 2-man advantage and put 2 quick ones past Ripberger. Welcome back in, ladies and gentlemen. The stage is set. The final chapter for this one. Moments away. Here we go. Kraus and Barnes. 2 men enter. One will come out victorious. Face off. Starts now. Kraus wins a draw. Finds Tui. Tui's probably one of the fastest players in the ALL West, so he's always dangerous with it. Good little back check there by Butch the Rock. Creative use of the lumber to create that turnover. Taking it up the other way now, it's Nolan Ross. Ross plays that one up. Blackfish on the attack. They'll cycle in as they bring on the right personnel. Barnes going to play that one for Malott, who works that one up for Henning. Henning works it over for Watson. Watson still with it. Stroop right there. Good defensive play by the Spray captain. Low shot by Henning. Couldn't quite find the mark. McCady with it now. Spray bring on the killers. Here they come. Bromley had to reach back. A little bit of acrobatic play to scoop that one out. Spear that one out of midair. Taggart. He's got to get going here. The Spray want to have any chance to come back. They need him to start generating some offense. Here comes Agus the other way for the Blackfish. Agus still with it. Shot on. Scores. Beats Ripburger. And the Blackfish now enter double digits as they extend the lead to 6. 10-4 for the Blackfish. My, oh my. That's going to make the mountain even harder to climb for the Spray. But that Blackfish look to keep on rolling. So Blackfish win. They'll be in possession of that second place in the league. However, the Shooting Eagles will have a game advantage. But here comes the Spray the other way. Shot on. Aquino makes the save and gets a little help there from Nolan Ross, helping his keeper out. But Aquino able to keep that one out as he squeezes the pads. Blackfish on the attack. Porteous for Malott. Works that one over for Vanacek. A little spin cycle. Vanacek in tight. Good save. Ripburger kept that one out. Illegal screen. So it's going to be Spray ball. Stroop. Dishes for Bromley. Bromley over for Fitzgerald, who still has it. Long shot on. Aquino made the save. Where is it? In the pads. Aquino. Long lead pass. They connect. It's Milne. He brings up the neutral zone. Looking for Malott. They connect. Back to him. Low shot on. Can't find the mark. Ball finds its way to Marcher. Marcher. Good pass there. Off the bench for Hunter. A little backhand feed. Intended for Newton, but couldn't quite get there. Ball still loose. Along the far side. Marcher mixing it up. Here comes Hurd. Still loose. Ball still up for grabs. My, oh my. Finally, ball comes loose, but here comes a little bit of the rough stuff. I tell you, when you're trading body checks for 30 seconds straight, you can understand why tensions might get a little heated. All's fair in warfare, though. Dust settled. Okay, so it's going to be Roberts starting out for the Blackfish. Play resumes. Roberts for Jensen, who plays that for Malott. Malott up along the far side. Feeds in front. Roberts shot on. A little bit of the rough stuff here. Penalty on the Blackfish. So that'll do it for their possession. Laszlo Henning still a little frustrated kind of how that play resumed after the brouhaha we had in front of the Spray bench. So that kind of boiled over a little bit. Got a little too chippy. Holding the call. So 2-minute penalty to the Spray. Now this power play feels big. They score here, you never know. If they don't, it's going to be real tough sledding to kind of come back into this one. Here we go. The Spray need one here desperately. Here we go. Bromley from Woodward. Fitzgerald back to him. Bromley now up at the top. Hunter, Taggart. Hunter, Bromley. Back to him, playing a little give and go, trying to find an angle. Blocked in front. Butch LaRock. Creative use of the lumber there. Play resumes. Bromley brings it in. Hunter, Taggart. Spray, cycling. Trying to generate a high-value chance here. Hunter, Taggart, shot on, can't find the mark. Ball whistles wide, but Hunter's able to keep it in. Long shot, deflected. I believe that was by Squarick's stick there. And the ball goes wide. So Blackfish on the attack now. Watson plays that one across for Vanachuk. Vanachuk, a little sidestep there. My, oh my, nifty little footwork there from the Langley Thunder alumni. Vanachuk steps into that one. Stroop got in front of that. Fearlessly, might I add. So we're about halfway through the Blackfish penalty. Watson plays that one back up for Vanachuk. Vanachuk up along the far side. Cycles in. Long lead pass. Found his man. A little bit of the chippy stuff here. Looks like we might have offsetters. St. Peter for the Spray and Jordan Roberts for the Blackfish. It'll be 2 minutes holding the stick. 2 minutes roughing. I tell you, ladies and gentlemen, this one might have the markings of a little bit of a fisticuff here, as you can feel the frustration kind of starting to boil over for both sides. Now the Blackfish have been awarded possession. Spray bench pleading their case. Getting the clock all sorted out here. Looks like we might have an issue with the penalty timers. So that'll give you a chance, ladies and gentlemen at home, to get a frosty beverage and a salty or sweet snack of your choice. 10 minutes and 47 seconds remain in this one. It's all Blackfish right now. The Spray need to get going. So they're down 6, 10:47 left. So you're looking at a goal pretty much every $1.45, $1.30 or so. And the Blackfish are just content with kind of killing this one off in the Spray zone. But they've still got a chance, though. A lot of lacrosse. Anything can happen in this fast-paced game. Malott trying to backhand, look at a spinorama shot there. Ball's loose. Back over, going to be called. So it's going to be Spray ball. Suzukovic going to play that one over for Fitzgerald. Plays that one back for Trey Hunter. Now it's even strength. So Laszlo Henning out of the box. Joins the fray. Fitzgerald, little room there. He's still got it in the office. He's going to cycle that one back through. Fitzgerald works that over. Shot on there. Brandon Woodward with a howitzer, but Aquino got the shoulder on that one. Laszlo Henning works that one up for Squarick. Shot on, good save. Ripberger, who plays that one up for McCady now. Finds way to Taggart. Taggart with it now. Fakes the pass. Still with it in behind. Taggart taking it out in front. Flips that one for Woodward, who finds Hunter. Hunter looking for Bromley. Corrals it in off the boards. Bromley still with it. Bromley hits the goalie, but Aquino makes the save. So Blackfish in the neutral zone now. Vanachuk for Malott. Malott back for Henning. Long shot on, can't find the mark. Porteous keeps it in. Blackfish maintain possession. 10 seconds on the shot clock now. Watson, long shot on. Good save, Ripberger, who's been playing excellently. Superb, excuse me. Excellently, I'm not too sure that's proper English. Hunter plays that one up for Fitzgerald, who works that over now to Woodward. Woodward cycling. Long shot on Aquino, made the save. Rebound, it's up for grabs. Corralled in, though, by Scott. Scott somehow still had it, but the spray forecheck finally gets that one loose. Now it's Everett Vetterl. He'll play that one for Hunter. Hunter, backhand feed for Bromley, but he couldn't quite toe the line. Aquino looking up. He'll check that one down to Squarick. Squarick fires that one over for Barnes, who plays that back for Porteous. Porteous from a lot in behind the net. Finds Vanacek in front. A little stutter step, still with it. Delivers the pass for Porteous. Couldn't handle that one cleanly. It's McCady going the other way with it. He's got a man with him. It's Toohey. McCady delivers the pass. Toohey shot on. Can't find the mark. McCady rebound. Good block. Believe Abrams might have got in front of that one. Barnes somehow finds his way to Barnes all the way to the other end. My, oh my. Whew. That's our mid-quarter timeout. When we come back in 60 seconds, we'll get set to bring you the rest of the fourth quarter. Stay with us. Welcome back into the booth, ladies and gentlemen. Here we go. Blackfish ball. Watson works that one over for Vanachuk. Plays that one over from a lot. Trying to feed Henning in the slot, but they can't quite connect. Porteous keeps it in, though. Watson with the ball. Watson. Shot on. Finds the corner somehow, some way. I'm not even too sure if he meant to shoot that. Might have taken a deflection there. But hey, it's in the net. Mesh ripples. Good goal. That might just be the dagger, though. Still some time. But 7 goals now. Blackfish in front. The Spray have been playing well, but the Blackfish just the better side here this afternoon. Jensen scoops it up. Looks for Barnes in the slot. He keeps it. He's going to retreat to neutral territory. Play it back from a lot. Here come the Blackfish. Roberts. Sidesteps. Fires that one over for Malott. Malott still with it. Porteous with an absolute howitzer. Reese Porteous. What a goal. Now I know Reese Porteous, he wasn't here for the Blackfish at the start of the season. But man, oh man, he's back and you can feel his presence. absolute beauty goal. If that last one wasn't the dagger, ladies and gentlemen, that one was. Never over until the fat lady sings, but the comeback is starting to look more and more daunting by the minute. LaRock, he'll play that one up for Barnes. Barnes with some speed. Shot on, can't find the mark. St. Peter corrals that one in now for the spray. McCady with it now. Fires that one over for Taggart. Austin Taggart in through the neutral zone onto the attack. Here come the spray. Taggart cycles to the high slot for Bromley. Bromley looking for Hunter. Nobody home. Ball finds way to Aquino. Long lead pass for LaRock. They connect. LaRock in the neutral zone. He'll play that one up for Henning. Lob pass there for Agus. They connect. Agus fires that one across for Gurney. Getting a little offensive shift there, number 21. Finds Watson, long shot on. Ball, absolute howitzer. To take a hard bounce off the board. And here comes Taggart the other way for the spray. Taggart, shot on, scores! Austin Taggart, point leader for the spray, gets one. You never know. It could happen. I mean, I'm biased, so I always hope for overtime. And who doesn't love a good comeback story? And that's how it starts at any rate, one goal at a time. Barnes, Kraus, face off. Kraus wins that one. Roberts trying to play a little soccer there, able to play it up for Malott. Malott kind of powers his way to the net, delivers for Roberts. Just out of his reach, though. Barnes scoops it up for Roberts in behind the net. He plays that one for Malott. Malott, Porteous. Porteous steps into that one. Blocked in front, though. Malott, long shot on. Ball ricochets out of play. So, looks like it was off a spray defender, so it's going to be Blackfish ball. Jensen works it over for Vanachuk. For Watson. No, that's Porteous. Again, Porteous with that trademark howitzer. Reese Porteous, he's absolutely deadly from 40 feet in. I mean, that thing moves so fast I can't even see it. My, oh my. Like I've been saying all afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, don't go anywhere. Don't turn that dial. Because it's defending champions, Shooting Eagles, taking on the number one team in the league, the Grizzlies. Right here at the Langley Event Center at the Fieldhouse at 4 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. Here we go. Spray in possession. Here comes Chillman. Cycles in. Chillman. Shot on. Keno made the save. Rebound somehow stays out. That one scooped up by Fitzgerald, who's got some room. Plays that one over for Chillman. Chillman still with it. Krozik escorts him out. Chillman blows a tire but keeps possession. He's still got it. Lost it though. Aquino out of his net to play it. Aquino. Long lead pass for Barnes. They connect. Not cleanly, mind you, but Barnes corrals it in. Barnes plays that one back for Porteous. Porteous cycles in. Fakes a shot, then delivers the pass. Roberts in the high slot. Shot on. Good save. Ripberger. Up and over. No. Crease violation there. Connor Watson. Always deadly in the office. Number 9. But couldn't quite toe the line. Captain Stroop plays that one up. Finds Josh Bromley. Bromley Plays that one over for Austin Taggart. Taggart cuts in the high slot. A little bit of room. Back steps. Plays that one over for Woodward. Woodward shot on, scores! Beats Aquino. Rips it 5-hole. 13-6. Okay. Okay. 7 goals. 3 and change. That's good for about a goal every 30 seconds. Not impossible. I'd love to see it. Face off. Won by the spray, maybe? I'm not too sure. But it's the Blackfish with possession. Great heads-up play there, Marcher. Unreal individual effort. It's great, the turnover and the shot. But Aquino made the save. Going back, a wraparound attempt. Brandon Fitzgerald, but Aquino kept it out. Great play by the Blackfish netminder. Henning with it now. Plays that one over for Porteous. Porteous. Long shot on there. Vanachuk, good save. Ripberger. Ball bounces out of play, then back in. Blackfish on the attack. Henning. Backhand feed for Watson. Watson fires that one across for Malott. Malott up top for Watson. Shot on. Scores! Connor Watson and Reese Porteous. Both those guys, they love running that same play. They kind of set it up so either one of those guys get in the high slot, grip it, rip it, howitzer, mesh ripples. The Blackfish offensive prowess on full display here this afternoon. And Aquino has been playing excellent as well between the pipes. Blackfish well on their way to second place in the league. Like I said, the Eagles will still have a game in hand. So technically they will be tied for second place. So we'll see what happens with our second game of this afternoon. Bromley. Fitzgerald. Fitzgerald works that over for Chillman. Chillman shot on, deflected in front and found its way in. Reese Barnes trying to get in front of that one, but kind of took an odd bounce off his stick past Aquino. Aquino would like to have that one back. It's tough. Won't hurt the, doesn't help the goals against average, mind you, but Aquino still well on his way to earning a hard-fought victory. .204 remain in this one. Face off now. Still up for grabs. It's going to be the spray when it's all said and done. Not too sure what happened there. I'm not 100% sure the refs know either. A little bit of deliberation here, though. I believe they're going to redo the draw. Yes, they are. So they're going to redo the face-off here. Still not quite sure exactly what happened there. Here we go. Final 2 minutes in this one. Face-off violation by Kraus. So it's Blackfish ball. Wasting no time. Vanacek with a backhand feed. That beauty, it was so well faked that Malott didn't even see it coming. Long lead pass the other way. Aquino makes the save, though. Brandon Woodward gets sprung for the breakaway, but Keegan Aquino stands tall. Butch LaRock with it the other way for the Blackfish. He'll play that one intended for Vanacek, but it's over his head and out of reach. Ripberger plays that one for Stroop. Takes it off the body, then plays that one across for Tui. Spray on the attack. Woodward up top for Stroop. Plays that one for Taggart. Fresh off the bench. Here comes the spray. Good shot on there with an absolute howitzer. Brandon Woodward. Great goal. Now this one, goals like that late in the game when you're down by a margin of 5 or so with about a minute left, sure. You're not going to win this one. But you know what it does? It builds confidence for you and your team. You know what your team's capable of. The Spray are better than their record suggests. After this one, sure, they're going to be 0-7. Good for bottom of the league. But don't count out the Spray. Top to bottom, they're a good unit. A couple close games go the other way. Who knows? And there's a lot of lacrosse left to play in this season, ladies and gentlemen. Spray playing admirably till the end. Shot on. Good save. Aquino, though. Able to turn Fitzgerald aside in tight. Hurd escorts Roberts into the boards there. Final 40 seconds in this one. Roberts plays on one back for Malott. Malott over for Barnes. Back to him. Malott zips it to Vanachuk. Vanachuk going to dump that one in behind the Spray net. Final seconds ticking down on this one. Hurd going to bring it up to the neutral zone. Plays that one over for Bromley. Bromley across. Intended there for Chillman. Watson bats that one towards Ripberger, and that'll do it. 13-8 the final in this one. Valiant effort on both sides. Ripberger played excellent in this one, but it wasn't quite enough. The combined effort